Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Welcome to the Swoony Readers Discussion for Curvy Girl Summer. An interesting book. In a good way. Good, interesting. In the best way. And I'm excited for us to get started. I'm talking about it. So
Yeah.
let's do our intros and what did you rate it? Give us some surface level thoughts.
Well, hello, everybody. I'm Dana. You can find me on Instagram at Danielle Reads and YouTube at some points in time, Dana Ella. But my rating, I was teetering. I think when I talk about it out loud, is I'm really going to be able to get that firm, obviously a firm rating. But I'm going to start at a 4.5. And I think if I talk about it out loud, I think I'm going to get to a 5. And that is my goal by the end of this, is to say I had a 5-star read in the midst of a slump. But I just really enjoyed it. I think also being a curvier girl myself, I just was nice to just read a story with an FMC that was, out here putting on for the curvy girls.
Hi everyone, I'm KAYLANI from KAYLANI Simply Me. I am starting at a 4, but I said I can go up or down in either direction because there were some things that I found a little frustrating throughout the story, but I'm leaning more towards going up. Honestly,
Okay.
I do think it was a really solid romance, and I liked a lot of things. There were some things that got on my nerves a little bit, but for the most part, a solid romance. Although I have some things to say.
I'm excited to hear. Hi guys, you're here on my channel, but you can also find me on Instagram at She Dreams in Words, and I'm also on the 4.5 train. I really liked it. I did, and I'm just happy to have a good read because I think I've been struggling this month. So yeah, we have some friends here, so let's see what they're saying. Corinne, hello, Corinne. Can't stay on, but just popping on. Sorry to say hi to the beautiful lady. You're so sweet. Thank you for hanging out with us. Hi, Kristen. Finished at 1 a.m. this morning. I love that. You're prepared.
Love the commitment.
Yeah.
Hi, Liz.
Hi.
Read this a while ago, so didn't reread, but wanted to hang because it's been a minute. Oh, thanks for hanging out with us. Yeah, it has been a while. It feels like.
It does.
Yeah.
Hi, Misty. Hi, Clint. Oh, thank you guys for joining us. Okay, Liz gave it a 4. It was a fun time. Okay, I love that. Between a 3 and a 4 for Misty. Okay. So let's see what I remember. Honestly, you probably remember more than us. And we just finished it. Okay, Kristen gave it a 3. I felt that it could have been a novella. The spice was great, but they were both too stubborn, and it dragged to the Cinderella moment. Okay, see that. Didn't get a chance to read it, but can't wait to hear y'all's thoughts. Oh, we appreciate you, Clint.
For real, yeah.
Oh, Misty finished at midnight. I love it. Love the friends and real talk for dating as a curvy girl and over the 25 age mark. Yeah. I love that you guys both stayed up past your bedtime. So at least for me, that would be past my bedtime to finish it up. Okay, well, let's go ahead and just talk about the characters. I know Kristen has chimed in a little bit with the friends, and I'm excited because it's a series. So
yes, Mina's next.
Yes.
It's exciting.
So excited. Okay, what do you guys think about Aaliyah, Ahmad, dating, terror stories?
I loved it. Oh, Ahmad, when they had scenes, and when he would just be like, "Yeah, no, tell me what you want," Great job, Ahmad. No notes, you know. I don't know. I just loved it. I really loved, honestly, his sister. Like, I love that she was just clocking stuff and like she showed up just at the right time. I feel like in so many situations, but um, oh, loved his sister. Her Aaliyah's uncle.
Oh,
Oh,
Bam!
the first interaction, yeah.
He doesn't want to talk to you. Like,
Yeah.
my God.
yeah. So I liked the characters. I loved their banter. I thought they had some really great like on-page banter, some really good chemistry. Like even from the jump when it wasn't like a romantic thing at all. Like it was so fun to watch them interact with each other. But I found Aaliyah to be very annoying at times. Like I liked her as a character, and I think that the representation on the page was fantastic, and I loved how confident she was. But like when it came to like the information surrounding like his past and like some of the things that she just like thought about in her head, like I feel like she just like rushed to like a decision about something so fast without hearing any in between, and like that was so frustrating for me to read because it was like, girl, you're treating him like he's your boyfriend, but he's supposed to be just your friend, and you have so many feelings behind it without giving him an opportunity to like say, hey, this is what happened, this is what's going on, this is my life, this is my story. Like she just made so many assumptions about him, and then when like it didn't turn out to be what she thought, she's like, oh my gosh, he's the worst. And it was like, okay.
You mean in regards to like him wearing his ring and
Yeah.
stuff like that? Yeah. I don't know. I really enjoyed each of them as like main characters, and Amat. Like I don't know why Aaliyah, because I feel like I picked up on like, oh, someone passed away. Like
Yes.
that's pretty. I guess I don't know if it was obvious for everybody, but I picked up on that like pretty. And I do agree with what you're saying about kind of treating him as like a partner in a sense, especially in like the different settings, because they've seen each other like so many in different, facets of their life. I don't even know why I said it like that, but I just wish, they could have communicated, a lot more early on rather than barely before her birthday. But that scene, wow.
Yeah. I don't know.
The spice was
started with the bang, right? Like, literally.
Wow.
I think I literally sent a voice note to Dana, and I was like, mind you, this is my first impression of you. Page 1. Okay.
I was laughing in that first scene. I was laughing how she called like her ex. He had a demonic B, because just like, it was just it was just funny seeing the book start out that way and how she responded to that.
Yeah, I just want to say to like what KAYLANI had brought up, I do think like part of it that, because obviously like there were assumptions made, right? It's like you can't get past like she did make assumptions, and but I think like also too, I think it's like coming off of the fact that like every date to that point at that point had lied to her. Like it was like constant like, lies, and then like somebody who obviously like not together, but I mean they were building like a level of trust. Like he was on this journey with her, and I think like just feeling lied to by somebody else, I think just added on to it. But also it's like I think too at that point, they had already had like that almost kiss. They had already had like that dance when they were with his friends, and like there were lines being blurred, right? Where it was like, definitely like Karina said, like, the vibes of like somebody passed away, because this, to our knowledge, was not a cheating trope, and so I think too, I don't know if it's just also kind of just like, what are we even doing here? Because she knew she wasn't crazy, I think, in being like, I know he's feeling me, but like, what are we doing? We cannot cross lines. And then just like that uneasiness in the midst of being wildly comfortable with each other, but obviously like something's being held back. And I think too, she's allowed him to see her like in very vulnerable and embarrassing situations, getting stood up, having failed date after failed date after failed date after failed date, and to know that like he definitely had a secret, so I think it was just more so, not that she handled it great, not saying that, but I think it was just kind of like that feeling of being like, we're just gonna keep lying. Cool. And then it's like, I think also too, it's like that, were you ever gonna tell me, like, thing? Because it was like, he did not offer this information. Like, his sister spilled the beans, so.
She said I stay up until midnight most nights.
Stunning.
Rough. Loved her friends. They were my favorite. I agree. They were a great group of friends.
Mm-hmm.
We really got them.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just thinking, the book that we read last month, which is escaping my brain.
Ruthless.
Yeah.
Is that the one where it's like we were talking about how the friends were really invested in their?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we liked Sloan the best.
Yeah, that I feel like these friends gave the same energy. They were like, "You need to go and get some,"
Yeah.
Very supportive.
Yeah.
So Missy said, Aaliyah really got on my nerves sometimes. She was so quick to jump to conclusions and wouldn't let anyone explain, mostly when it came to lie. Yes, very much agree with the hatred for Uncle Al.
Mm-hmm.
Like chapter 2, like I needed him to get a beat down or something. Like,
come on, please.
Somebody throw some hands.
It's like a backhand from like the grandma. Like, how are you gonna let him talk to your grandbaby like that?
Grab him by the ear or something. Drag him outside. Do something.
By the ear.
We're begging Grandma.
Something.
Okay, it's obvious to Misty. Okay. The lack of communication really got on my nerves. It drove me nuts too. She was shallow and spoiled sometimes. I love her confidence and strength, but communication could have been more two-sided. Yeah. Can't wait until y'all talk about those dates. Well, I don't really have a question for that. I don't know why, but we can talk.
We can talk about it on the one about like.
Oh.
Yeah.
Got it. Perfect. Thank you for.
You got it covered, even when you didn't think you did. You do.
Perfect. Well, why don't we just jump into that while we're on the subject, talking about how did Aaliyah's experiences with online dating reflect the complexities of modern dating? For anyone that can answer the question, please chime in. And for any of us that can't, we can talk about the dates, because that is like nightmarish, just having to witness this.
Well, the dates were nightmarish, and I can tell you that equally nightmarish on those apps. Okay, like, what a time to be alive in this day and age. That is how we meet people. I've given up. Okay, I don't swipe. I don't do that anymore. Disgusting behavior lives on those apps. Like, no thank you. No thank you. But like with the dates of like the married men, right? Of like really him having the indent on his finger, and she's like, boy, get out of here. And like, I kid you not, just to tell you a story, right? Me and this guy connected, right, on a little app. We were having good conversation. I was like, wow, actual conversation, incredible, right? He was like, oh yeah, I'm in town to see family. He was like, I'm down here often. My parents still live down here, right? Great conversation, moving and grooving. As soon as back home, he had to have had a wife, like, because it was like as soon as the flight happened, it was like profile disappeared. Like, I was like, oh, you're sick. And I'm telling you, it's sick behavior on there, bro. Like, the things even that they're wildly comfortable in just putting in the bio. Disgust. And then, God forbid you even both like each other, the first message you get, I'll eat myself out of existence. Don't even, no, thank you. I don't swipe anymore, because it's just like it's scary in there. It's scary.
So I feel like the one that I related to the most, not in regards to like the like dating scene now, obviously I've been with my husband 10 years, but we met on a dating site. We met on Tinder. And so I went on a couple dates, and it's like crazy the fetishization of Black women. Like I know that they talked about this like Black plus size women, but like Black women, like I can't wait to like see if you taste like chocolate, like things like that. And it's like, what are we doing? Like I know you know how to
back then, like I mean not back then, but like 10 years ago people did that too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. And it's like I just think that like when I was like reading about that date, that one gave me the real ick, because it's like, why do men like that? Can we just not base things off of stereotypes?
Disgusting.
Yeah, I feel gross.
It's like, yo.
Like nothing you. Yeah. Oh gosh. Even like that one guy that like pretended his wife died and then she shows up. That shocked me. I was not expecting that.
That was diabolical. Like
even the first guy.
Huh?
The first guy, how he like omitted about his kids.
Yes. You know what vibes that gave me? Huda.
Listen, love is blind.
Yes. I said, Huda, who invited you in my book?
I thought of Love is Blind, season whatever 5 or something. But I'm a mommy.
I'm a mommy.
We won't go down that rabbit hole, but
I'm done.
Just like I know it's not just men, but like in this book, it was the men, and like ew.
But I also like how even in those instances, like there was that one instance between the women. It wasn't even like, oh, let me blame this chick. Like it was like, you messed up and you better get your man, because I'm not fighting for you. You know, like I've seen a lot where it's like, why, like women suck, and you know, like when it comes to like things like that, and even like the people in the background were like, oh, she's a homewrecker or whatever.
Yeah.
But like, I like that the author didn't like make the woman, it's like woman against woman, when really it was the man that was date. You know.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah.
It said the series from Danielle Allen is the best of her books I've read. Fun read, but yes, Homegirl was frustrating.
Have you guys read any other Danielle Allen books?
No.
Not yet. But I do want to continue the series. And some
others.
Yeah. Fall's coming up, so.
I feel like I have read one, but now I can't remember.
Let us know when you find out. I know there are some creeps out there, but I started thinking this author hates men because every single one was bad except for Maud.
Misty, though, have you been on the apps? Have you been on the apps of recent? I hate them too. I hate men. I actively love when I can have a reason to be like, wow, men, ew. Like, because
I think she did a good job of like setting maybe realistic expectations for like what people could encounter these days.
Yeah.
Because of like a lack of like honesty in a lot of cases, and just being icky.
I think it's also different. Like, I think it shows just like how easy it is to hide behind a screen, you know, when you're texting, chatting, calling on the phone. Like, it's so easy to like hide part of your whole life, you know, when you don't meet somebody organically in person and like are close to them in that aspect, you know. So I feel like modern dating has really changed the way that people think about like all of the little things, you know, that you don't see when you're not meeting somebody like in person or know them from a family friend or whatever, however people meet people, you know?
Yeah.
Also, I did find the book. Boot Up. It was like a little like 103-page Halloween novella. It was interesting.
I know I read some Halloween.
For anyone that's interested for the Halloween fall season, that's what it looks like. It was a ride. Yeah.
Oh, I have not read that one yet. But yeah, the apps are wild and lawless land for sure. And I think, like you said too, it's just like uh with the fact that like people can hide behind a screen, I think it just gives people a little bit too much confidence to be really acting out of character, because there's like, who cares? Like, I'll send this message, doesn't matter, you know. But yeah, it's a wild place.
Sorry about that.
No, you're
I
okay.
heard a noise and started going crazy. Yeah, my apologies. Okay. So Kristen said, oh my gosh, I've had a similar date to the firefighter, and I've been Aaliyah with my own Lennox too. It was a wrong place, wrong time. Oh,
That was Lennox was the one that was just too chatty, right? He just didn't stop talking about himself.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's the problem. He wasn't just chatty. He just don't want to talk about him.
Yeah.
He's the one you gotta watch out for. I don't have any experience with online dating, but I can imagine how bad it can be.
Yeah, I don't think I was such a man hater until, honestly, I was on those things. It's scary. Like, I know I said it, it's like a broken record, but truly some of the messages you get, it's like, I'm gonna block you now. Like, I'm concerned. Like, it's like, ew.
The bios are ridiculous. Oh,
I guess shout out to them for being honest. But you
honest and bold.
Wasn't there a conversation about someone's bio on one of the dates?
Yeah.
I don't remember what was said, but
I don't either. But I think she had read her bio to Ahmad, or like what she was gonna write, and he was like, why would you write that? Like, that really doesn't talk about who you are, or something like that.
but
I know
he wrote like a whole
yeah.
I think the ones that they were talking about, like when they were swiping, it was like the guy that didn't want any black women, and the other one was like, if you're fat, like I don't want you. And like, okay, bold, but go off.
Never mind. I was gonna say something.
Why would anyone want to be with someone like crazy? Also, I had a dude that wanted me to be a swinger with him and his friends. I thought I was being an adult and said, no, thank you. Good luck. Dude had a temper tantrum.
No.
Not a temper tantrum. Goodness gracious.
Can I just tell you guys a quick story? I'm going to make it quick. It's not online dating, but in college, literally, I was at my apartment. Somebody knocked on the door, opened the door, and it was a couple. And they said, we were just wondering if you would be interested in joining. I was like, thank you so much for the offer. I am going to have to decline, but I do wish you best of luck on your journey.
Are we just talking about door-to-door swingers? They're just
like,
to me, babes. I opened it, and I'll tell you what, the living in that apartment complex, you never knew what was going to happen when you opened the door. Okay. And so I was just like, thank you. No, thank you. Like,
I have a book rec for you if you want that exact scenario. I read it in February, so let me know.
You said you have one?
Yeah, like an actual big.
Oh my god, what is it?
It's called. Hold on, let me just make sure I say it right.
So I mean, you guys, I've been in such a slump, and like I've had 2 wins, this week with Not Quite Dead Yet, and then this one, and so I don't know. I feel the reading vibe coming back, but it's the vibe of I think I just need spice. So I think that's what I need in life.
Then this is the book, Tay Monet, and then there was you.
Okay.
Oh. I read the second book immediately after I finished this one.
Oh.
The audios were free to borrow, but it's an entertaining time.
Okay, yeah. Sign me up.
That was good. Okay, we're at Liz's story. A friend secretly put me on an app once, and it was getting traction with face pics. And when I found out and added full body, how people change eating stuff. Oh my gosh. Oh, we got another one. Had one person I was chatting with and seemed okay. Then, of course, I went quickly to my work hours are weird. Work in the food business. Want to come over? Oh, shoot. Never
Yeah.
again. Yeah, honestly. No spicy eating. Oh, spicy Latina.
I was, we were just gonna let it slide. Be like, yeah.
I was like, oh, at this point, who knows what happens on those things? You know?
We'll believe anything.
Yeah. But it's so disheartening though that like the vibe changed. Like, it's just like, ugh.
I mean, as sad as it is to say, I don't know if this is actually positive, but I guess it got rid of like people that you don't need in your life anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The gay apps aren't any better. They may even be worse at times. They may be even worse. Wow.
I feel like it'd be like that.
Ooh, we all read Boot Up. Not I. But I think that was like on the list of things because how we are with our eyeball reads, even though it's a novella list. So. Oh, maybe this spooky season.
Tis the season, okay? Tis the season.
Oh my goodness. This is the only book I've read. Okay. You read it?
I want to read it. Like, I think so. I just didn't get to it. I ran out of time, but I remember I was trying to get through a few of those like spicy Halloween novellas, and I read like Trick, I read Treat, I read like a few other ones, and that was one I just didn't get to, but it is still
it's like on the
one
list.
that I want to get to. Also, can I just say one thing about like when Liz was talking about like the pictures and like and stuff, and there was a point in the book that was so real, like again, I think maybe just like the representation of it, I think just maybe connected with me a bit, but like more, but where she talked about that one date that she had, right? That he was just like, oh, like you're bigger than I thought. And she was like, I've got full body pics on there. We FaceTimed and he was like, no, but like you're bigger. And I just want to tell you that is like a real life fear. Like me and one of my friends, like when we were actively like swiping and stuff, and like we would make sure that we had like good face pictures, but like a full body picture so that nobody could hit us with that. And like that was like a fear come to life, like reading that, of just like being told that. Like I like vivid memories of like my friend on a way to a date, she met a guy and we're on the phone and she was like, what if he sees me and he's like, oh, you didn't look like that in the pic, I didn't think that's what you look like or whatever. And I was like, no, I said, I know the pictures you put on there. Like you put the right pictures, like, but it's that, I mean, I'm not just going to say like bigger women have this like fear. I'm sure anybody can still have this regardless of just feeling like scared that like you're putting up the picture. What if somebody doesn't, think that that's accurate? But it was like when she was talking about just making sure that she had the correct full body picture so that it didn't throw anybody off when they saw her in person. I was like, oh, it felt too real. I want to throw up. Like I was like,
Yeah. Oh man, it's just sad.
Yeah.
For sure. He said, I love being single and would rather be alone with myself because the creepers are not worth my energy and stress.
Period. Yeah.
All just confirmation why I didn't create a profile myself. I got the login details and canceled. Never went back. Oh,
smart move.
Yeah. The narrator was great too. Yes, I did enjoy it.
Oh yeah,
good, for sure. Might be for the best, honestly. Especially hearing all these stories, man.
Yeah.
The most common thing you see on the gay apps is no fats, femmes, Asians, or blacks. And I'm also like block when I see those.
Ugh.
It's crazy.
Block for sure.
So an audiobook narrator did Can't Get Enough by Kennedy Brand. I knew I recognized her voice.
Oh, I still haven't read it. I'm just nervous because I don't want it to end. But I'm excited. Fear is justified because it happens. Yeah.
Yep.
Lots of agreements there. Of course, face card never declines, but the whole you have a pretty face for a bigger girl. Cuter in so many ways. My love to stop that.
I've literally had somebody say something like that to me. We would have like house parties in college, and some people that were just regularly coming to these parties, he would tell me like every party, he'd be like, oh, he's like, you're so pretty for a bigger girl. You dress so good for a bigger girl. Like he would say all the time. And funny enough, I read an article about Chris Paul, who like, he's like on the shorter side of the NBA. He's still like taller than, me, but like, where people would be like, ah, man, you play so well for, for your height or whatever. And he said he finally was just at the point where he was like, I either play good because I play good, not because of this. And that literally gave me the push to be, I told that guy one day, because he would give me these compliments, but it was always like, oh, you do this for this. And I literally told him, I said, either I look good because I look good, not because I'm a bigger girl. I said, and I dress good because I dress good, not because I'm a bigger girl. And he's like, no, I didn't mean it like that. And I was like, yeah, I said, save it. I'm done. Yeah. I don't know who I was that day, but I was like, don't even talk to me.
Save your word.
It's crazy. Like people really genuinely say that and think they're giving you a compliment, and it's like, ew, no.
Like I used to get that all the time. Oh, you're so pretty for a black girl. And it's like, that is it's not even a compliment. It's just backhanded insult. Yeah. Like, where's the compliment in there? And I'm pretty, thanks. But for a black girl, like, you're insinuating that other black people aren't pretty.
Yeah.
I
feel like it just shows that like, wow, you've never been attracted to somebody my size or somebody with my skin tone. And it's just shocking you. Like, so it's like, you're, in spite of who you are personally, sir, like, don't say it to me though. Like, don't do it.
That's just
insane.
Just keep your mouth closed.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about something on a lighter note. What is your favorite scene? Do you have a favorite scene or a moment?
I liked when he got in his car accident and she like dropped her date for him, but then like she's like explaining like, oh yeah, I had a date, but like I had to come make sure you're okay. And she was like, that's crazy. And he's like, yeah, it is, but also I love it. And it was just like acknowledging that she went a little feral for him, but he's the best.
It was when he said, come back with me. That's it. Levitating. The soul was levitating. Yeah. This was just a small little funny moment, but you know how he would always like, they would always crack jokes on each other, but when she had the yellow dress with the little zigzag, and he was like, yeah, it's giving wah, 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 like Charlie Brown. No. That's funny. I was cracked up. But another scene that I loved was when she was like, when he got to her birthday, and like she was going a mile a minute, like how it was brought up that she can make assumptions, and how it like stopped her dead in her tracks when he was like, I drove to everything, blah blah blah, and she was like, you drove for me? He's like, I'd do anything for you.
Oh yeah.
Like Dana's soul has left the chat. I was gone. It's gone.
Yeah, I did highlight that. It was just so good. I could just picture him like, when she's dancing with her girls. That scene was just so sweet, and just like showed their friendship, like how close they were and like how they're gonna be there for each other and stuff like that. I could just like see him walking up in his little green, got like his suit, his like little fit, looking fine as hell.
Yeah.
Like, can I have the stamps or whatever he said? Oh.
Yeah, I misspoke because the driving thing, obviously that, made her, she was like, for me, the thing that stopped her when she was going a mile a minute, when he was just like, and I'm wearing your favorite color, that's what stopped her.
Yeah.
And she was like, you remember my favorite color? He was like, that classic good line of just like, I remember everything you say. And it gets me every time. So Oh,
Also really liked the scene with his friends. And like just
Oh yeah.
how like well they all blended together. But like even then, like knowing that we didn't know, even though we all kind of knew
yeah.
what was really going on, like you could tell how like down for her he was. And
Yeah.
like even then he kept it so respectful, like you know, and I just loved like that scene. And then when I think they were leaving and she's like, call me, like to the friend or whatever, and she's being so playful, like I just thought that was so cute.
Yeah.
The banter really was so good.
So
And he just was so protective of her. Just
Yeah.
like in the bar, in that club scene when like this guy wouldn't leave her alone. I could just like picture that whole thing. And I was like,
yes. Like when she first walked in and he was like waiting for her because he's like, I've been watching and I've seen
yes.
how he won't get off these women when they come through, and basically like, it ain't happening to you. Let's go.
Yeah. Yes. Oh.
And I would have crumbled a lot faster than she did. I'll tell you that. She was a woman of steel. Down.
Nothing gets me more though when they talk about like the hand on like the lower back, and then he's like guiding her in. I don't know, something about that like
It gives me butterflies.
every time.
Or when her girlfriends were like getting on her after their time upstairs at the party. I have to read you something because this one cracked me up. I just found the quote where he said, "There's not much I don't remember about you." Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, I'm seeing a lot of explicit things I highlighted.
Oh, it was
good.
From the look of Aaliyah's hair, Ahmad has definitely been holding Aaliyah down. It's just so funny.
I was like, clock it. I love that.
Yeah. They were just so happy for her.
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta stop looking at my thing. But
can we also talk about could you imagine being on a date, getting your mind blown in an office, and then having to go face that man?
No.
Tyrone, dearest and deepest apologies.
And she had to play it off like she had stomach problems.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling good, actually.
Yeah. I gotta go.
That scene. Wow.
The man that you are, Ahmad. The man that you are.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
So good. It's so good. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. I forgot. Where am I? Okay, here we go. Kristen did like the office thing. It was just iconic. It was iconic.
Yeah.
They love to flirt with us, especially when drunk and stuff, but then act different after. So sad. The older I got, the more I feel bad for them because they're missing out on all the goodness. Yeah.
That's it.
Clock it.
They don't deserve it, you know?
Yeah.
Are there other when you say things to find or such like, I wish I was skinnier, and then they say, but you're handsome or pretty, and I'm like, yeah. I said I was fat, not ugly.
That part. That part.
Oh, I like the scene when they're at the concert. Oh,
Or even the song.
the umbrella,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Isn't that the scene? He gave her the umbrella.
Oh,
Is that what it happened?
I think so.
Okay. I like that accident scene. Huh?
Oh, when he went to the hospital and she showed up.
Okay. I was like, hold on. What are we talking about? I had the big one, in my head. I love the Pink Panther theme song part. Or like the Hamburglar. Like he was
Hamburglar got me.
he was so quick with that. And she's
Like, do you hate me?
Yeah.
It was like pretty early on in the book, like when it was the first like missed date or whatever, and she said something, and he was like, he looked at the open air, he said, and where is he? And he's like, dang, let him be.
Yeah.
Shots fired. Please calm down.
Yeah, they were at it. Or he was coming for her neck.
Yeah.
For real. I love how they picked on each other. Yes. It's so real, Clint. Never ugly. They're scared because it'll be too much.
There you go.
Exactly.
Or even like how she kept clocking him on his tight little medium short shirts that he wears.
And he's, you know, in his head, he's sort of like, "So you're staring at me?"
Come on now. Yes. I
Oh, her birthday party scene was so good. Oh, yes. You saw her in her birthday dress.
Yes.
Yeah. True that. I love the Nana faking being sick to make sure the uncle didn't go. Yeah. Okay, so we're talking about the uncle in that scene. Were you guys expecting like how the whole book ended with the whole knot?
I was, yeah.
I for some reason I didn't expect it, but it's like, you know, that doesn't excuse who you are as a person.
Not. Yeah. Does not.
Not even a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, like, casually just giving somebody a yacht, like, give me some money.
Right.
Grab your hands. Give it here. Give it here.
Oh, I also liked the scene where at the end where she's talking to her parents at the little breakfast, and they were able to kind of, or she was able to tell them her feelings on like feeling like she's like capping out at like 30, and
yeah,
you know, this ties back to a different thing we're going to talk about a little bit later, but I did like that scene.
Yeah.
I would have jumped in with a million questions the day he showed up without that ring on. Yeah.
Yeah.
For real. I have Erykah Badu playing in my head the minute y'all said Tyrone. That's medium.
That's medium shirt. She did not let it go.
Hamburger. This was the comparison, I think, where she's like, now you're showing your age with the Hamburglar, because you look like an older, I guess.
Yeah.
Thing. There's something, yeah. I was hoping she would tell him off, and I love that she invited him from her party. Yeah.
That was like so good. He was way too comfortable saying things, like, you know, because he brought it up at her sister, like the celebration, right, of life, kind of like the yearly celebration, and like, not to be like, oh, I have a story, but like, I literally my grandmother's funeral, like at the funeral, and it's like, I don't know if it's like a cultural thing, you know, because anyway though, it's like literally somebody there was like telling me, they were like, you're so pretty, why do you let yourself be so big? I was like, at my grandmother's funeral. I was like, I don't even understand like where people have the confidence to like say things like that. And it was like, what does my size have to do with anything about what going on in your life? Mind you though, I just want to tell you though, all of that to say, she tried to set me up with her son. I was like, lady, get away from me. Get away from me.
Not the right way to go about that.
Not at all. To ask me why I let myself be this size, and then you want to try to introduce me to your son. As I get away. At my grandma's funeral, I just like some people just.
Yeah, I was glad that she finally clocked him. She was like, "You weigh more than me."
The audacity. And then she was like, the skinniness didn't keep them from right?
Oh, that was so good.
Yeah. He needed to be clocked back.
He did.
For sure. The way I would sell that yacht and rub it in what I bought with it as a surprise to the family. Ooh. Plot twist. For real, because I don't think I would want to keep that either. Or trade it in. Get a different one.
I get the sentimental value because it meant a lot to her sister, but like,
yeah,
I think that he was hoping that it would just like clear. It's like, no, you said some crazy out of pocket, out the side of your neck stuff.
Yeah.
Like, that does not excuse it.
Yeah. Like, it needed a real conversation versus like him still thinking that well, I said it because I care about you. And I was like, no.
Yeah. It's like, you don't say that to, that's not tough love. That's just you being an asshole.
Oh, yeah, for real.
The ethnic families don't need an excuse. Always so weird.
Mm-hmm.
I've been asked when the baby is due since I was 16. That's, in this day and age, people are crazy.
Crazy.
The people who say it don't have a place to be saying anything for real.
Come on now. Come on now.
Like, when are we gonna learn to just stop commenting on people's bodies?
Yeah.
Truly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just shaped like Winnie the Pooh, sorry. Oh. Well, people need to keep their mouths shut. It's like,
First of all, I love Winnie the Pooh.
yeah. Honestly. Yeah. It's just disgusting. Okay, let's move on. Okay. Did you find a quote, Dana? I know you were on the hunt.
I did find it. It took me a little minute because did I prepare myself appropriately? No, I did not. But it was like 36% into the book, according to my Kindle. Okay. And it was when she was at the bar, right? And a girl came up that was, like asking basically like, yo, how are you getting him to talk to you and like flirt with you or whatever, And she was like, your whole look, the way you carry yourself, you just look so confident is all. The way you just chatted up with someone like him. I wish I was as confident as you. And and Aaliyah's asking her like, how am I confident by like doing that? But this is the part that she was like, she gestured to my body and flashed me a fake smile. Never mind. I stared at her, making her sit in her discomfort. And that's one of my favorite things. When somebody really is out of pocket, don't push me because I will make you sit in that discomfort. Like I'm trying to be a better person now, but back in the day, and that's only when somebody is wildly out of line and like, it's like, no, I'm going to make you have to sit with what you said, not what I said, but with what you said. So I just want to be clear on that because I don't want people to think like I'm out here being rude to people just out of nowhere. But I stared at her, making her sit in her discomfort, commenting on my confidence, and all I'm doing is sitting here is weird. And she's like, or you could have just said thank you because I was being nice to you, she snarled. I shook my head. You were being condescending, not nice. And to be clear, I'm beautiful, funny, and he enjoys my company. That's why he chats it up with me. But she says, like this is like internal monologue, this part, but it says, existing in my body and not being ashamed of who I am and how I looked was only an act of confidence to people who viewed me as if something was wrong with me. And I was just like, oh, love it. Yeah.
I have to sift through my headline because I'm bad at like highlighting like scenes, not like the entire, but like a big chunk.
Yeah.
My audiobook Girly Way has got the best of me this time. No highlights, but
yeah.
I just I was thinking back to like talking about like letting them sit in their silence.
Mm-hmm.
Like recently, like I have no more F's to give. So when people say something out of pocket to me, I'm like, what an embarrassing thing to say out loud. I just love seeing their face just
say that to people. I love that. Oh, I love it.
Okay. There was, I think this is something that her sister used to say, but I did highlight it. It was towards the beginning of chapter 23 where it says, fuck what everyone else has to say. Never let anyone get in the way of you being you. A lot of dirty stuff.
Because the scenes were seen.
The mouth on him.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
When he said that his beard looked moisturized, I said,
oh, and then I did highlight when he was talking about, or she was asking him about him driving and stuff, and he's like, I needed to get to you, and it was the only way.
Oh.
I love him. I love him.
Oh, I have another one. He said, I was always going to show up for you. I will always show up for you. And he's like, God, you're beautiful. Like he just adored her and just like
Yeah.
it's everything.
Oh,
Everything.
love it.
Okay.
Yeah. No. The scene though, like at the birthday when she was like, "You can't pick me up or you can't carry me," he was like, "I can."
He said,
Not a struggle. I was like,
"What's this?"
I was like, "Aaliyah girl, I love this for you."
Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta stop looking.
She's like, "I can't read those on the internet."
No, I can't. This is basically,
Yeah.
just both scenes. The
But
Office
truly,
and
though-
the Office.
Sorry, I'm so sorry I cut you off.
No, just like The Office had a lot of
Mm-hmm.
highlights in that scene and at the birthday party. And it's just, I liked how this was a slow burn because I felt like nothing even happened till like
Mhm.
after the 60% mark.
Yeah.
At least maybe that was their first kiss. But yeah, I guess I wasn't expecting it to be like a slow simmer.
Mm-hmm.
It sure was.
Yeah, I enjoyed the buildup of that. Like,
Yeah.
I think I enjoy slow burns more than I ever thought I did. Like, not that I was against them. I think I just like we've talked about this before, where like I just feel like I don't read a lot of them, so I really just didn't know where like I fell on them. And I'm a fan. Like, I am a fan. But the scenes, like when you were looking through and you're just like, oh, like all these like wonderful quotes, right? But like she just like hats off to you, ma'am, because she really wrote those scenes down. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Even the first one in the first chapter, when you have no connection to the characters,
Yay.
like you can still know, like that was
Yeah. That was.
he did the work.
Yes. Listen, you'd be bigger, ugly, and less successful, so I'll have fun away from you with my money traveling to a different country while you're stuck here trying to be happy. Bye.
Slut.
Be rude to people. Yes, we got your back.
I love you guys all. I love you all.
I'm so bad at keeping track of quotes. I know. It's hard unless you have like the Kindle where you can actually find them easily,
Yeah.
Yes.
I think we're all going to take that out of your playbook for sure.
Say it one more time for us.
Yes.
That's what an embarrassing thing to say out loud. And I just love seeing people's face change. They're like, and then it like I've seen people's face drain. Like, oh, maybe I really shouldn't have said that. But it's like sometimes you say things and you don't think about them until after. But when you're forced to confront it, ooh, it's so fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And people deserve that in a lot of cases.
Yeah.
No, I haven't read this book, but I've heard good things about it. Just wanted to hear your thoughts. Oh, thanks for being here, Jackie. The spicy scenes are spicing. Really. So I can just imagine how these novellas are. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Okay. So I have a few more in-depth questions. Maybe we'll just do. Okay, I do want to talk about this one. How the book kind of explores grief and loss. How did you think Danielle Allen did portraying those? Because we got to. Sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was saying we got to see how it affected Aaliyah and Ahmad in different ways, but how do you? Yeah, what are your thoughts?
I think like it was with Ahmad, like how he, went to therapy. Like his sister was like, yeah, we got to do something about this. Like, cause this cannot, like, this is not how we can continue on. And how it's like, I think it was refreshing actually to see like one of the main characters actually have already gotten to the point of like, actually, I do know now it wasn't my fault. Like I'm in therapy and I've worked on it and like I've accepted and I understand that is not my fault. And where she even said something about like, for you to be healed or something. And he was like, yeah, like I wouldn't say that. He's like, there's just some things I'm still working through. I don't know. I think it was just nice to see kind of like, because I think sometimes we get, for instance, just when we read Bet on It, right? I'm not going to give spoilers if somebody, didn't read it, but just how like it felt like we went on such a very emotional, like just OMG, OMG, OMG. And then it happened so fast that there was just like some sort of like, coming to the other side type of thing. I think it was nice to kind of see like he was already kind of like living in that and just still like kind of still trying to get used to the new reality. And like how his therapist was like, the ring will come off when you feel like it's ready. Like I'm really not concerned about it. Like let's work on the driving. Like let's put ourselves back out there and just, I don't know. I think it was nice to see how she portrayed him, like just kind of like the living with like loss and not it like being far enough removed from it that he's back in the swing of like regular life, and just like now learning how to cope. So I think even for like both of them, but I don't know, I thought she did that like really well. And just even with Aaliyah, like you had mentioned, I think Karina about, I think you had said it about the breakfast with her family.
Yeah.
And just how she was able to kind of like vocalize there of like, I do need you guys to heal to her parents. Like, obviously you're still going to have grief. Like that is not just a quick and easy thing. You're always going to have pain and sadness, but like, we do have to work towards healing because like we are still here and like, we need to have like a good and healthy relationship. And like, I can't carry the weight that you are unintentionally placing on my shoulders. And so it's like, I don't know. I think she did a great job in my perspective, I think.
Yeah. I really liked the conversation that Aaliyah had at the very beginning with Marcus when he was talking about his friend that, passed away.
Yeah.
And she was like, I miss her, but I know that she's always in my heart, so I carry her wherever I go. So she never feels like she's gone. And I feel like we never really get a lot of that in romance. It's like you were saying, like we gotten to the point where they're both healed, not healed 100%, but enough to be able to like say like I can take steps to be happy. And like a lot of the times when you're reading about grief in a book or like somebody missing somebody, it's like they're still in the throes of like the ups and downs of that. And I just like loved when she was like, I carry her in my heart, so I know she's always around, and like that was really
yeah
I love that. I forgot to mention this when we were talking about like our favorite moments, but like I'm not gonna spoil it, but the gift that Ahmad gave to her to like ease her anxieties with going on these dates.
Yeah.
It's just so cute.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Like, what is that saying? Like, to be seen is to be loved, or something like that. And it's just like,
And that's like him. He at that moment he admitted, right, that he used that to kind of help with the instances that he struggled with.
Yeah.
I loved it. I think she did a great job showing healthy ways to work through it and not sit in their grief.
Yes.
I love the mental health rep, and I felt like the author handled it well. Yeah, I do agree with that. Okay. Now, we always ask this question at the very end, because we are the Swoony Readers. So, what did you say?
Safe to say yes.
I also did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just like a sucker for humor, in like romances, and humor is gonna get me every time.
Yeah.
And I really loved it. And like again, the things he was saying, I would not survive.
I would not. I'd have been like, I've got to leave. I'm too stressed. Don't say that.
Okay, we got a swoon, and then not really. That's okay.
That's okay. Yeah.
We swooned enough for you, Misty, I think.
Yes.
I think Dana's.
You did. Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying, Ahmad really would have had me hook, line, and sinker. Like, if y'all thought it was feral the way that she was just like, I know it's crazy that I showed up here, you know, to return your umbrella. Like, I showed up at the hospital. Yeah. Me.
I just remembered another scene that made me swoon, but it was like at the end of one of those last dates when he was, I think it was, I don't remember which one it was, but like he clocked the weird conversation that she was having with him, and he was like, I don't know what he said, but he's like, I think you're leaving. And the guy was like,
yes.
I'm out of here. But like the way he was like, hit it. You gotta go. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
That's definitely a giggle and kick your feet moment. Because like he said from the beginning, like when he was like, oh yeah, you know, you can have your dates here, I'll have your back. And you know what he did? He did every time. I swooned then and now listening. Oh, Liz, love it.
Stunning.
Love it.
We're glad you did.
Mm-hmm.
We are glad you did. Oh, perfect. Okay, did anyone's rating change? How are we feeling after the discussion?
I'm gonna go to the 5. I was tiptoeing. I'm gonna go. Yeah.
Love it.
And one of the things I think that I really loved, I think that after talking about it out loud, is that like, even though her uncle like had, obviously her size and her weight was a big thing to him, like it was not even, unless I'm tripping, but I feel like Ahmad never even like spoke on it. Like it was never like anything about like, oh, well, it's crazy, I do like you, not my type. Like it was just like, he was like, yeah, you're beautiful, you're funny, and I like this. And I just like, Ahmad, stop it. Like, love it.
I think I'm going to go ahead and give it a 4.5. I can't give it the full 5.
That's
but
fine.
like feeling like how much I really did swoon for that man.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna stay at a 4.5.
That's still stunning. These are great ratings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4.5. Love it. Okay, Kristen's rating did not change. Missy's still torn between 3.5 and a 4. I think I'm going to go with a 4, but once I write my review, I can change my mind. That's fair. Because even sometimes after these live shows, I'm like, what did I say? Do I still feel like that?
Yeah. It's like, who was I? Like, I have those moments too.
Yeah. So, totally understandable.
Yeah.
This was so fun to discuss. I felt like it was just a good read. I mean, I know that's how we feel because we loved it. But it was a good one to kind of talk about and just be able to dig deeper into the story for sure. But as you all know, we give away next month's book pick at the end of our live shows. And next month, we're going to be reading One and Only by Carla Sorensen.
You had it.
It's, is it Single Dad, Marriage of Convenience?
Yeah.
So it's going to be a fun time.
Ready to eat it up.
KAYLANI, go ahead.
The wheel.
Check it away.
I gotta push the ice was still in the crate. I was like, why isn't it spinning? Okay, here we go. Okay, that took a long time. We got Liz. Liz won.
Lizzie. Congrats, Liz. Let us know how you would prefer One and Only. Well, thank you, client, for rating this, whatever that is out of 5. We appreciate you.
It's a lot of zeros.
It's a lot of zeros, and we love it. Love discussing books with y'all, even if we don't enjoy them. Honestly, we love these discussions. Like, even if we have like different, perspectives and ratings, I feel like, we enjoy seeing things from a different lens.
Yeah. It's always fun. The chatting is the best part, of like the community. So
yeah, I'm just hanging out, vibing out.
Yeah.
Second book is good, a bit predictable, but another good MMC. I'm excited for Nina.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, she says fit again.
Okay.
Oh, she already has it. And
Okay.
Kindle. Okay.
Well, that's sweet of you, Liz, though.
That is very sweet. Congrats. Okay.
Gotta figure out how to do this.
She's like, the pressure's on.
Thanks for here, Kristen.
Misty. Misty is the second winner.
Misty!
Stunning.
Perfect. Congrats, Misty. Let us know how you would like one and only Kindle physical audio,
Mhm.
Audible, whichever your option of choice. If you want to message us on Instagram, that'd be perfect.
Yeah.
But we just appreciate you guys for being here, hanging out with us, chatting with us, reading with us, and swooning with us. You know, we're hoping for another win next month.
Yes. Yeah.
We're going to be on KAYLANI's channel, so we hope to see you guys there. Don't forget, if you aren't already following us on Instagram, and if you want to join the Discord, everything's linked down below. And yeah, love you guys so much, and we'll see you next month.
Love you guys. Bye.